Okay, so I'm going to do a quick gameplay run of Dungeon Crusade Chronicles version 3. Just give you an idea of what a turn looks like. So you're going to start your turn right here. Let me see. Let me just fix this. All right. So I was in the middle of a turn, so I'm just resetting that turn. So you're going to start your turn in the encounter phase. So you roll these dice. Okay. Let me just... So you roll these dice. It's not part of it. So it's an orange and a blue, and currently we've rolled a green. So these things do not add to the encounter, dice. We're not drafting an encounter. We're gonna roll the doom die. We got a 7. That can't be good. Over here, nope, it's a 6. So it actually gets reset back to 8, and the terror level goes up 1. I started the game on 2, which is 1 is standard version, 2 is a little bit harder, 3 is very hard, 4 is nightmare. You're not going to beat the game. I haven't even beat the game on 3. And then there's going to be a 0, a -1, and maybe a -2 when we create that chart. Or we'll do it 1 to 15. Either way, terror level goes up 1. This gets reset to 8 because I chose a D8 to be the Doom track, which is the standard version of playing the game. So this gets over here. 5, this is not a 6, so the Guardian die does not advance. And then this is a D6. The claws indicate a 4 and a 5. And then this little Cthulhu looking thing is a 6. So on a 4 or 5, or a claw in my case, the minions move. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll a D4. I do not like rolling D4s. I hate the way they roll. It seems like they never actually roll. They just stick. So what I do is I roll a D8 and I divide it by 2. And what we're doing here is the minion die, the movement action triggered. So we are looking to see what quadrant is actually going to move, which minions and which quadrants are going to move. So I roll a D8 and I divide it by 2. So, well, you'll see what I mean. So I rolled a 2, perfect. So if I rolled a 2 or a 5, a 2 and a 5 is quadrant 2. A 1 and a, I'm sorry, a 5. A 5 and a 1 is 1. 4 and 8 is a 4. 7 and 3 is quadrant 3, and 2 and 6 is quadrant 2. So I rolled a 5, which means I rolled a 1. So I'm going to look in this quadrant. Let's get a little grunt. I'm going to take a D3. D3. And I'm going to roll it. Okay, so 3. Skeletal Grunt moves 2 times, 5, and he moves on green. So I'm going to come back here. This is just standard base game. So 1, 2, 3. When you get to the end of the board, you actually just turn around, 4, 5. That's it. That's the movement. If he is within 2 spaces of Mahiliak, he will raid. If you have a raiding minion, they will follow the arrows, okay? The arrows in the game, and they're going to go eventually to here. If they come off the board, then you increase the terror level by 1. Okay? The only difference with the raiding in Chronicles is line of sight is 2, not 4. 4 is just too big for this small board. So he is not raiding, everything's fine. Okay, so we just finished the encounter phase. So now we're going to the dice drafting phase. This is where you want to plan out what you want to do. I'm probably going to go into this chamber, fight a chamber monster. Not the smartest thing in the world because I don't know what I'm walking into. I did not roll or draft a monster die. Therefore, I have no look into future monsters that are coming out. It wouldn't be a bad idea to do that right now, or I could try to just increase my warfare. Right now, I'm looking at range and mythical. Of course, I have chaos and physical, so I have 4 out of the 6. That's a pretty good odds, I think. So you know what? Let's just do this. I'm going to, let's add our odds a little more. Let's go here with physical. Let's go with arcane. Let's go with spiritual. And we'll roll them. Ooh. So this is pretty much a wash. Let's go with, doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't know what I'm walking into. So, all right, let's just grab this guy. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna grab him. These go back here to be drafted later in the game, or later in the round, later in another turn. Okay, and here's my action turn. I could go here to mine, probably won't reach it. So this right here is simulating a siege tile that Roger's working on. That's gonna come over here. And I already grabbed one of the treasure tokens that were there. That's pretty much what it did. It was not a good treasure token. So I started the game a little bit under with essence and health. All right, so let's go. I think I'm gonna go fight a chamber monster. Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. Okay, roll the 2 plus the Milhiliax 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm short 1. I have to battle that doom track and the timer of the game. So let's use an essence. So I'll use an essence to move 1 into the chamber. Okay, so Milhiliax is a level 1 monster right now. The game just started. So I'm gonna roll. Well, you're gonna roll a d20 no matter what when he walks into a chamber, unless the chamber is a crate or a mystery chamber. But any monster fighting chamber, he's gonna roll a d20. So let's roll a d20. What did he get? A 4. Okay, you're gonna go look at your chart. Level 1, 4. It's a champion level 1 monster. Okay, perfect. Let's get one. Who we got here? Okay, so we have the Vampire Assassin. She's not an elite. I removed the monster difficulty, the additions of like the harder monsters to test the game. So she is just, she's just standard, and she's not an elite. And she's got mythical, arcane, and spiritual. Okay, that's not the best, but I did prepare a little bit for it. So, okay. So, let's start fighting. So, let's grab our mythical die. Okay, this. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so I rolled the d12s instead of, shuffling the tokens to see which one of these are first. You could also use the app, but I like doing this. I think it's a no-brainer. It's just so quick. So it looks like, so Arcane's going first, and then we'll go Mythical and Spiritual. Okay. So here we go. So we have Arcane. Arcane is not good for me, so it is a -3. So I pretty much stand no chance. So I have to roll a 15. So yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, it's not happening. I told you that. So, all right, a 6. So, sorry for the angles, but a 6. So that's a 12. So that we didn't hit, and that's -1. So -1 health from Milhiliax. Now we're doing Mythical. Mythical, I have a 0 and a 4. So 4 is not bad. So 4 with 11. So 4 to 11. So I gotta roll a 7 to hit on this. All right, should be able to do this. Come on, 7 or higher. There we go, 9. Good. So I have 1 weapon. So this weapon hits 1 damage. So let's go here, and that hit. Now, because I've successfully attacked with a weapon, or successfully attacked, I decrease this. If I did not successfully attack, you do not decrease the pips. That is a new thing in version 3 that I've adjusted. It makes sense. It works way better. Also, because I've used this weapon cannot attack for the rest of this battle. So, I mean, not the rest of the battle, for the rest of this round, this combat round. So this is a defensive roll now, because I only have one weapon. And if you have multiple weapons, after the attack is successful, you have to say, oh, well, that one already attacked, that's done. All right, okay, this one is a 9. And then I have a 4 here. So we're looking at 2. So I have to roll a 7. Remember, this is a defensive roll now. A 2 and a 4, it's unsuccessful. Because it's unsuccessful, and her attack is 1. Come here, it goes down 1, and I do not decrease the pips because it was unsuccessful. Okay, that's it. All right, it's a champion monster, so we are fighting to the death, or until I skid that out of that room, which I'm not doing. Okay, roll again. So we have Mythical is last, Spiritual is second, and we're starting with Arcane. So Arcane is the worst one from Milhiliax, is -3, so it's a 15. So that's probably, yep, so that's a 9, that's a miss. It's another hit. So Milhiliax is down to 7. Oof, this does not look too good. All right, it's a 9, and the pip So still at 4 and -2, so +2, or in this case -2 really, and now it's a 7, so I have to roll a 7 or higher for a successful hit. There we go, that's a nice hit, 10, boom. So because it was successful, we're going to take this pip, I'm going to move it down to 3. Okay, and then the Vampire Assassin takes another blow. Good, great. All right, mythical, this is only defensive now, because I only have 1 weapon in hand. You really want to get 2 weapons in this game. So she has an 11, and I have a 3. So we can do this. 8, come on. Nice, 13, big hit. Nothing happens. We successfully defended. Because we successfully defended, you do decrease the pip. So it doesn't matter if you attack or not. It's whenever it's a successful roll, the pip does decrease. All right, here we go. Round 3. This is a decent battle. This is a pretty good battle to start the game, but the rewards might be pretty good. All right, here we go. So mythical. All right, cool. All right, what do we got for pip? So we got a pip of 2, and then she's an 11. Okay, so 9 or higher. Come on. 8. Ugh, 1. All right, Heliax down to 6. Okay, a 12. There's a 12 and we're -3, so 15. This is probably not going to work in our favor. Nope, it doesn't. Kind of expected that. Heliax down to 5. Uh-oh. All right, now I'm starting to get a little nervous. All right, spiritual and the pip. We still have a 3 and a -2, so we're still going to get 1 and 8. 8 is very doable. Come on. Yes, 9. Boom. All right, she dies. Perfect. Pip goes down to 2. We're successful. She is gone. Let's clear out these dice. Let's roll our die at 12. Nice, we got 100. So there we go, 100 bucks. Very tough start to this game. We did not do good with our treasure hunting early in the game, which is pretty much just the treasure that you get to start the game. So she's done, we got that. Let's grab the 2 life force. A side quest in this game, in version 3, is a total of 20 points, not 15. It was originally 15, it's 20 points now. So to successfully win the game, we have to get a total of 20 points, which is not minions, but champions and guardians, whatever level they are. You collect this card, you can discard it. I'll show you what to do with it, but even the discard pile, you look through it, has to have a total. So this level 1 is 1 point. Once you get 20 points and you successfully get Annie, which is up here now, and you successfully fight and kill Bane, then you're actually going to escape the dungeon out to here. Once you do all 3 of those things, the game's over. You win the game. Pretty challenging, but very doable, especially on the standard level of the game. I'd say your win rate should probably be about 50%. Level 2, the next level, will probably be about, I would say, no, 50%, I'm sorry. You should win, once you know how to play the game, standard level, you should win this game probably 70% of the times. Level 2 will probably be like 60%, and then 50% when it's 3, and then level 4, I don't even think that's doable. Anyway, so yeah, so another option, another thing you can do with the game, once you get your monster that you collected, or guardian, notice the trait. The trait is a demonic trait. So you're gonna come here to this board. Let's see if that works. So here's the demonic. So what I can do is, if I want to right now, I can take one of these tokens. Okay, I'll use any marker. You're probably going to end up using this. I have the Etsy skulls. And what you do is you trade her in. And what you do is you go to the demonic. Okay, and if I trade her in 1 card, 1 dot is 1 card, go here and you can reroll any warfare dice. So I'm going to do that. And what I'm going to do is she's discarded from the game, but she still counts. You count your discard pile for the total of 20 points. So she's out. I could have held her and waited. And then I'm going to come here. I'm going to roll these 2 dice. And then do I want to do the range die too? It's a 1-shot roll. You can't roll 1, 2. You got to roll all of them. So let me roll these. And oh, nice. So that one turned from a 2 to a 6. And this one stayed exactly the same. If it stays the same, it's fine. I have a limit of 15 minutes that I can actually upload to YouTube, so I'm going to end the video now, but that shows you 1 turn of Crusade Chronicles. Thanks for watching.